and a very good afternoon. Okay, people keeps on coming in. Maybe just wait another 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, I'm Laili here. So let me introduce, I just share screen with you guys. Okay. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallah ilmalana illa ma'alamtana innaka anta alimul hakim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi sayyidina Muhammad. Very good day to every one of you here. Thank you for joining my session of V.A.K. Teacher's Secret Weapon. Okay, before I go further, I'd like to introduce myself. Okay, before that, let us just stick to the rules of engagement. Please feel ease, please stay at ease. Please stay away from distractions so that we can focus more on our class, our webinar. Okay, you can use a chat box for questions, any additional info or suggestion. You can always use raise hand reaction. It's down there on the bottom of the screen. If you want to speak, okay, you can please stay tuned proactively until the webinar ends. Okay, I really hope that we can share some experience, some knowledge together. All right. Okay, who am I? I'm Laili. My full name is Siti Laili Suhaila binti Muhammad Zainal. I am 39 years old. Okay, I have few companies under myself, and one of the company is PLT, it's a partnership company. Basically, I've been in the industry for 10 years, and officially it's 13 years in early childhood education and care. So currently I'm holding position as assistant treasurer for Persatuan Pengasuh Berdaftar. I see you, someone is writing on the screen. Maybe co-host can help me to enable the scribble. Okay, before we go deep down into the topic, I'd like to get to know who is my dear audience. Can anyone please just unmute yourself and then tell me your name and your background? Which means, are you coming from? Are you a teacher or are you parents? Okay. Who can volunteer to introduce about yourself?
Yes, I want try.
Sure. Boleh cakap bahasa Melayu pun boleh.
Okay, right. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Saya Raja binti Razali dari Teluk Palimagaram, Selangor, Kuala Langat. Saya seorang pengasuh di rumah. Saya telah mengasuh di rumah lebih kurang dalam 20 tahun macam itulah. So, sekarang ni yang untuk saya sendiri mengoperasi pengasuhan ni sudah menjangkau 5 tahun. Yang selebihnya tu saya bekerja di Kawasan Genius Teluk Palimagaram, Kuala Langat, Selangor.
Okay. Selamat datang Puan. Adalah usaha yang sangat bagus untuk sertai program hari ini. Biasanya yang join adalah pengasuh daripada Kaska ataupun Tadika. Pengasuh di rumah. Okay, thank you. So next one, who can volunteer to introduce?
My name is Abdi Arafat bin Abdullah. I'm from Jalaipo, Patamuda. I'm DCE student at IIC College, International Islamic College. Level.
Okay. It's good to see you here, Abid. Abid is actually my cousin.
Okay.
Who's next? Maybe another 1 or 2 person. We can get to know each other. How about Puan Shira? Shira Izanaha?
Yeah, because I just introduced previously, but it's okay. I can do it. Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat tengah hari. Saya Puan Noshira, saya daripada Selangor. Saya mengajar dan ini adalah tahun ke-7 saya mengajar. Dan saya mengajar untuk Islamic Education.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Alright. We just go to the next topic, which is our main topic. Okay. Have you ever heard about V.A.K? Let's share some reaction. Okay. If you have heard about this before, kalau pernah dengar, can you please go down there and then click love reaction? Or if you have never heard about V.A.K, can you please put cross reaction? Means like I have no idea what is this, what it's all about. Okay, let's see. You can start now. You can click the reaction down there. Yeah, let me see. Kak Sharifah, can you please help me? Or Kak Nisa, are you able to see the result?
Yes. Pak Sofa, 2 orang je yang letak.
Maybe just finding tune. Or you, is it because of they can't really find the reaction?
Everyone question mark.
Still finding what to.
Okay.
Sharon Liu also say no.
Banyak dekat chat.
Yeah.
Kata no.
I can't see the chat. Maybe co-host can just instruct with me if there is any pop-up in the chat.
Shifa will do that, eh?
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Alright. Thank you. Okay, have it. Okay. V.A.K. Thank you for that. Okay. Before we go further, let's look at the screen. Okay, can you please unmute yourself and read what is stated, the word stated on the screen?
Waking up our
Boleh
subconscious
unmute
mind.
You can unmute yourself. Just read the word.
Waking up our
The word, only the word.
subconscious mind.
Silk.
Silk. All right. Okay, I'm going to ask you.
Waking up.
The word is silk. I'm going to ask you one question. Just answer in one question. What does a cow drink? Lembu minum apa? In English.
Milk.
Water. Water.
Water.
Okay.
Milk pula water.
Got you, Ken. Okay, this is just to wake up our subconscious mind. So of course, everybody or everyone drink water instead of milk. Okay. Okay, in this session, there are 6 objectives that I wanted to share with you. Okay, the first one is the meaning of V.A.K and how to identify it. The second one is to learn the significance of each learning style. The third one is the importance of IQ's communication. This is part of the NLP syllabus as well. So the course objective, sensory language and the importance. The fifth one will be how to teach with EQ. And the sixth one, the last one, I would like to share with you the gamification with children. Okay, now I'm going to put you into breakout rooms so that you can discuss or share your experience with your partner. How does it feel? How the chaos, the situation, I mean the chaos or the happiness happen whenever that you conduct circle time, whenever that you conduct project-based activities, or if let's say you're just a parent, if you are a parent, you just share with your colleague that how is it going? How is the process when you decided, okay, let's say, okay, today we are going to prepare mushroom soup. Okay, how is the situation? Is there anyone of your family members that I want to cut the mushroom, I want to put the pot on fire on the stove, or is there anyone's like, okay, you just give instruction and then they won't join you? What types of situation that you have during that circle time and project-based activity. Just discuss and then we just see afterwards. Okay, I just break you up into rooms and we have 5-minute discussion.
Lagi, are you going to do the breakout room?
Yes.
Okay.
How many of us, Kak Nisa, how many of us?
39.
39.
So boleh buat now 40.
14.
Yeah.
14.
40, 40.
Okay. 40.
So boleh buat nak pair kan? In pair so 20 lah. 20 breakout
So we just make it 20 group. Okay, you can just share your experience macam mana keadaan bila kita nak buat satu projek ataupun kita nak buat satu activity with the children, maybe at home or even if let's say you don't have any experience, you can just listen to the partner experience. Okay, all right, I'm going to break you up now.
Hai Syira.
Assalamualaikum Puan.
Salam.
Sebab saya punya partner, saya greet lah, saya bagi salam and then suddenly she's gone. I don't know.
Tak apa, kita berpartner berdua pun boleh.
Oh, boleh lah. Assalamualaikum Puan.
Salam. So how pun kata tadi dia tanya pasal your circle time atau buat project base, macam mana keadaan dia punya kios dia lah.
Saya rasa lah sebab we teach young learner, right? Routine is really important lah. Which is like macam budak dah tahu lah, macam kalau saya ada ajar Islamic education. So every time kalau diorang nampak saya je, saya ada this is agama time, this is Islamic education. So diorang dah tahu dah. So they should greet me in Assalamualaikum rather than good morning. Sebab saya dah ada macam orang kata ialah untuk Islamic education tu lah, sebab saya pun tak mengajar subjek lain. Saya betul-betul mengajar Islamic education, but itulah rutin tu lah, project based. Kalau Islamic education tak banyak sangat, cuma akan ada art and craft and then diorang punya motor skill diorang je lah. Sebab saya pun
actually kalau Islamic based banyak boleh buat project based. In fact you boleh ajak diorang duduk luar pun, tengok langit, tengok bulan, so kan tengok langit. All that.
Betul.
And then in fact kita boleh buat macam there's a lot of things can be done, macam buat Kaabah ke atau buat in fact kita boleh buat macam kebersihan is also Islamic kan?
Ya, betul. Ada juga. Oh ya, kalau itu memang ada buat lah. Ya. Sebab I more like macam ingatkan like macam kalau science kan diorang ada benda yang hands on to do, right? So macam itulah. Tapi yalah sebab agama pun 40 minit je untuk 120 minit untuk one week. So 3 kali lah kelas untuk saya punya sekolah macam itulah.
Oh, I see. Okay, nanti kejap. Ada room 10 pula panggil for help.
Boleh, tak apa.
Okay, so we already discussed, okay? Okay. Hi, Sharon. Any help? Okay, supposedly you to discuss on the chaotic that you are facing during you do circle time or during you doing project with your learners. Yeah, pre-COVID lah, I suppose. You can discuss with me, no problem. Below 6.
Or before, I think chaotic. Usually it depends on the content, I would say. If the content is suitable for them, then it's easier to capture their attention. It won't be that chaotic. It depends also if the younger they are, and we have to cater to their needs. If they are all into, if we use more of things to show them, bring the real thing if we can, then they will be able to pay attention more compared to if we are not. So what I'm trying to say, the preparedness of the teachers are very important. Whether the result of your class will be chaotic or not. I think the content is very important. They'll be chaotic definitely because the age group, especially the younger ones. But then again, the older ones, if we teach them too simple things and not challenging enough, it will be also chaotic because they're not paying attention. So again, the content, I would say the content of the program.
Yeah,
the
very true.
experience of the teacher.
Yeah. Fatin, ada apa-apa pengalaman Fatin? I cannot open my video, that's why. Okay, Fatin? Fatin ada apa-apa nak share?
I think
itulah.
Always can like that.
Masuk balik.
Kali ni dengan bell lagi.
Boleh tambah lagi ni?
Okay. If is there anyone of you can share how does it go just now? Apa yang partner share keadaan semasa during that we organize, masa kita buat circle time or during our project based activities. How does it go? Siapa boleh share? Please welcome.
Saya dulu boleh tak?
Boleh, silakan.
Saya tadi dengan partner lebih kurang sama je, kita orang punya experience. Dia pun guru taska juga. Dia dah menjangkau 5 tahun juga, dia duduk kat Melaka. So rutin harian kami lebih kurang sama je jadual. Kalau pagi-pagi ada circle time apa semua, ada bacaan ikrar, baca doa, lepas tu nyanyian lagu negaraku dan ada sikit movement. Lepas tu kita orang ada buat lawatan di luar bangunan taska macam nature wide, pekarangan taska, apa semua tu. Basically lah memang kebiasaan kami buat macam tu lah.
Maybe you can share, ada tak orang yang macam tak nak join lah, duduk tepi bucu kelas?
Ada.
How about yang very highly involved, macam semua dia nak buat?
Yang macam tak bekerja sama tu macam dia agak macam hari tu macam lazy sikit, macam nak sleepy. Memang ada. Tak dinafikan. Biasalah. Budak kan.
Budak kan, small children. Okay, is there anyone want to share? Mana teacher Dayang?
Hey Olivia, I just share with you our discussion among our groups. Suhui. Biasanya pagi-pagi kita bertanya khabar, bermesra dengan kanak-kanak, and then lihat mood kanak-kanak. So lepas tu nyanyi bersama, buat pergerakan fizikal, And then after that, we go into the activity and then introduce the activity of the day. Of course, cikgu kena buat situasi tu seronok lah. Yeah, this is how we share. Thanks.
Yeah. Normally there will always be someone who out of tune, tak nak join. There will be someone who very active, highly involved. There will be someone who talks a lot. Kan? There always be like that. Okay. Let me.
That one teacher, if let's say teacher is very experienced, right? The teacher know how to tackle them and then get their attraction. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your sharing. Okay. Now V.A.K. This is for anyone who never heard about V.A.K. before. Visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. This is what V.A.K. stands for. Okay. What is the importance of learning? Why we should learn about and why we should understand about V.A.K. Okay. V.A.K. is a learning styles. Different children, different human beings, we have different dominant of learning style. Some people like, okay, we go to the visual. Visual, they see things through their eyes. They like 60% of the population are visual learners. So they learn the best by seeing information. Like this one, the map, like Selangor already been removed by the country so that they will reduce the COVID-19 figures. Then they learn best by looking at the diagrams, charts. Visual learners also, they learn best whenever that they see infographic. Like now every day we see infographic about COVID countdown. Okay, these people, this type of learners, visual learners, they see things, they see, they can easily understand, they can easily digest things if they see that thing, they can see. Okay, let's say like our children. We ask our children, okay, can you please go to the kitchen and then take my glasses, is on the shelf. Okay, these children, they will easily understand if you can give landmark to them. Let's say the shelf is on your left hand side, or it's on the left of the fridge. Okay, they can easily, you can imagine, and then they can easily do the things accordingly. Okay, what about the auditory? Auditory learners conquer about 30% of the population. Even though the numbers, the figure is not absolute, but this is roughly 30% of us are auditory learners. So they learn best by listening information. So like my husband, even though that, okay, let's say we got lost on the road, and then he will ask people by the roadside, what is the direction to go here and there. So the people just tell him, he can easily reach there by listening, but not for me. I wouldn't be able to do that. I have to get them to draw, then only I can reach there. Okay, that's the people of auditory. They learn best through music. They love to talk. They learn best by discussion or debate. They can listen very well to storytelling. They are very keen of verbal instruction. They can easily understand verbal instruction. But the challenge is they can't really read comprehensive text, comprehensive essay, it's like novel. They don't really fond about this. Okay. How about the kinesthetic? Kinesthetic is about 10%. There are very minority of us who are kinesthetic learners. These kinesthetic learners, they learn best by doing. They need to hands-on. Memang kena pegang. Kalau nak cakap pasal kucing, so if you bring along kucing to the school, ke taska, ke tadika, they can really learn about that. They can really feel. They need to touch. These people, this type of learners, they learn best by doing. They're highly participative. Macam let's say tadi yang macam dekat during our circle time kan. Okay, let's say lah teacher nak tunjuk pasal baju bomber. These kinesthetic learners, they are very minority, tak ramai pun. Tapi contohnya ada seorang je lah yang kinesthetic learner. Dia nak kena pegang baju tu, dia nak try baju tu. But all the others, the auditory and the visual, they can macam senang sikit lah nak deal with sebab boleh lah duduk dan dengar teacher cakap. Tapi these kinesthetic learners, kinesthetic kids, you need to allow them to participate, nak pegang, nak sentuh, nak rasa the texture. These people, the kinesthetic learners, they love practical. They love going to field trip. They learn a lot during the field trip. They love dancing, they love movement. What is the challenge for kinesthetic learners? Kinesthetic learners akan ada masalah bila you ask them to sit still, duduk diam-diam untuk tempoh yang lama. Lagilah, it's like torturing them because they have a lot of energy. They need to move around. In order to learn, they have to move. Okay, I just do some sharing. Previously, in our center, we have quite numbers of kinesthetic children. What do we do every morning at Taska? We bring along the children to pusing bangunan, pusing, to release out their energy so that they can, whenever that they come to the class, whenever that we are going to start the activity, they are prepared. Dia dah release dah energy dia, so dia prepare dan kita boleh kurangkan sikit dia punya energy supaya tak disalurkan kepada yang tak sepatutnya. That's how we treat the kinesthetic learners. Okay. Before we go to the Mentimeters, this is the activity that we're going to do later. I just want to share about my second child. My second child is now already 12 years old. I start to recognize about his kinesthetic learning style when he was child, because last time when I set up Taska, he was 2 years old. This little guy is very active. He have a lot of energy. He want to highly participate in every activity that I did with my Taska children lah. So, okay, tak apa, because I understand, I learn and then I understand, I acknowledge his learning style. Okay, we are doing just fine until we registered him to madrasah. Madrasah is macam sekolah agama lah, for those yang tak tahu. Sekolah agama yang we learn about Quran, learn about hadis, macam tu kan. So, this is the latest, my latest came across that this is the new madrasah that we send him. So the first meet up with the teacher, with the ustad, ustad give him all good mark. He have all good mark for his study, for his attendance, for his participation, semua lah, semua excellent except for akhlak. So I was thinking, I was with my husband that time, I was apa lah kau buat dekat madrasah kan sampai akhlak dapat C that time. Yang lain semua score A. So I was like, kenapa lah dapat C akhlak? Okay, we ask Abi, the ustad. Abi, what have he done? Apa yang dia dah buat dekat madrasah sampai dia dapat C? Dia dapat C, he got C for his akhlak. So, okay, Abi explain. My son, he is still a kinesthetic learner until up to now. He's already 12 kan. Until now he's kinesthetic learner. So he can't really sit still. Dia memang tak boleh duduk diam. Dan ada educators, ada teachers yang tak faham the learning style of children, the learning style of other people. So they take it as it's not the right word to use rude. Even though the ustad didn't use rude lah. Tapi it's just that the teacher get distracted by the learning style of the children, of my son lah. So it's important that the teacher understand what is the learning style, acknowledge and let them be. So I inform the ustad. So ustad sebenarnya dia ni kinesthetic. So kinesthetic ni dia memang tak boleh nak duduk diam. Let him release his energy as long as he didn't disturb the others. So kalau dia tak ganggu kelas, biarlah dia nak jalan-jalan ke, dia nak lompat ke, stretch up, hopping sikit. Okay, sekarang even worse dekat rumah, online class kan. During online class, he can really take the phone and then walk with the Quran, walk here and there and recite the Quran because he can't sit still. Kalau dia duduk diam, confirm tidur. That's kinesthetic learner. So in order to be impactful, nak jadi educator yang effective, so you have to acknowledge the kinesthetic or auditory or visual learning style so that kita maximize dia punya kemampuan untuk belajar dan juga kita boleh rangsang perkembangan supaya lebih baik. Okay, then now we go to the this is Mentimeter. Kak, can you please put the link at the chat? Okay, now I would like you to type words
This link, is it?
The phrase, the one that I gave you. Any phrase or any words that, what is your suggestion? How to tackle kinesthetic learners? What should we do? Maybe we can share. All right. Is the link there?
Wait, need to type. Wait,
Copy paste kot.
Because this one is a PDF ke? No.
Tak. Ni yang Mentimeters yang live tu.
Oh, Mentimeters just now, is it? Okay. Wait. Okay, we have.
Do you have that, Kak Pa?
Dapat. Okay. Dapat tak?
Okay, can you please click
Dapat.
itu.
Dapat.
Alright.
Okay, and then kita boleh tengok dia punya ni lah. What is your suggestion for the others untuk deal with kinesthetic learners, the minority but very impactful. Boleh masuk?
Boleh.
Boleh tak?
Okay, you can start, I think. Oh, everyone can start already to answer.
You can start typing.
Done.
Dia boleh type pendek je.
Okay.
Boleh?
Dia satu soalan je kan?
Soalan je.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Okay, done.
Can you share the screen?
I wouldn't be able to. I couldn't see the result. So you have already typed. Okay. Now the result. Okay.
Will you share the screen?
By right, I'm able to see the result of what have you typed on the screen. Unfortunately, it didn't turn up. It's okay.
What is the biggest word?
No, I can't see any result here.
Oh.
That appear.
You need to click present if let's say you want to see the result.
Yeah. But it's blank. It's okay. Kappa, can you see the result?
Cannot. I cannot see.
It's okay. Just move forward. Okay. I'm going to share screen again. All right. By right, we are able to see the result. It keep on appearing. What is the word that you would like to suggest to tackle the kinesthetic learners? Okay, what do we do? Ask them to move, ask them to hop, to
Kat
jump,
atas tu
to
ada
stretch.
voting tu, you cuba tekan. Nampak?
Tak ada.
Oh, tak ada. Alright.
It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, in order to be an impactful teacher, how do we suggest that for these V.A.K learners, what should they do? Okay, how about we go to the visual. For the visual learners, they can't afford to have any distraction on their visual. So what do an impactful teacher do? So you should ask them, you should get them this auditory visual learners to sit in front, to sit at the in front of the class, so that there won't be any distraction for them to learn. Okay, another thing is what you can propose is ask them to take note, and then use the sticky note, colorful sticky note, use the highlighters. This is how you encourage visual learners to study so that they can have better understanding. How about the auditory learners? So for auditory learners, since they are very well known to understand things, to understand knowledge using their auditory, so you can encourage them to record. For this is like maybe elderly or elder children to record whatever that the teacher has been told them. Or for the small children, get them to read out loud. So let's say hari ni kita nak ajar pasal body part of the fish. Okay, peripheral fin. Semua kuat-kuat. Say it out loud. Peripheral fin. Okay, this is how we tackle the auditory learners. Get them to read out loud. Or you can repeat into eye close. Repeat, ask them to repeat whatever that you have told them. The new knowledge, ask them to repeat and close their eyes while closing their eyes. Okay. These auditory learners, they can't afford to have any distraction on auditory. So it's good if you can get them, or even the teacher yourself, you can get yourself away from other distraction of auditory. Bising-bising tak boleh. So diorang ni sesuai study dekat mana, library, dekat suasana yang diam tengah malam. This is auditory learners. So how about the kinesthetic learners tadi macam tadi? So kinesthetic learners, since they can't sit still, dah tak boleh duduk diam ni. Kalau duduk diam tu dah macam sengsara. It's like you're like torturing them. So what can you do is to get them engaged. Buat game yang boleh bergerak. Bukan buat game yang diam-diam. Silent game is susah lah bagi diorang. So site visit, bawa diorang pergi mana-mana yang okay, kalau nak tunjuk pasal sayur, nak tunjuk pasal cacing ke, so bring them to the kebun, bawa pergi tengok kebun, so they really have fun, and then they can really maximize their understanding. So these children, yang kinesthetic learners ni, you can always give them short breaks. Kena ada selalu short breaks. So kalau macam kita dah buat satu aktiviti yang ialah sometimes it need us to do activity that need their attention for longer time. So kalau buat aktiviti tu, okay, let's have 2-minute break. Pergilah 2 minit bagi diorang supaya they can really recharge themselves and get back to the learning environment. So that it will be maximized. Okay. Okay, that's all about roughly about V.A.K and how to implement V.A.K so that the children or the teacher yourself, you can improve your learning skill. The children will have a better understanding of learning. Okay, that's okay. We move to the another one, which is IQs. IQs ni this is a part of V.A.K as well. So kenapa kena ada IQs? IQs communication ni it really help us untuk tahu anak-anak jika dia ada masalah, jika dia berbohong ataupun dia he's telling you the truth. Okay, IQs by V.A.K. This is part of V.A.K as well. Okay, what I'm going to touch you a very simple one. Maybe you can practice with the children whenever that you have come across problems yang perlukan kita untuk guna another secret weapon, which is IQs. Okay, kita tengok muka Dr. House ni. On the right hand side, upper right hand side is visual construct. Normally for our normal human being, the right hand side of the eyes, movement of the eyes kan, gerakan sebelah kanan mata, V upper is for construct. So maksudnya, it could be he never came across that situation, but he's constructing the image inside his brain so that he can tell you, he can make up stories ke apa kan. Contohnya macam A and B fight in school, gaduh kat sekolah, gaduh dekat taska. A accused B for stealing his chocolate. Okay, we ask these two to be calm lah, tenang dulu, jangan gaduh. So panggil seorang-seorang, eye contact, and then ask A a direct question that you can answer. You can get the answer of a direct answer as well. Okay, if let's say okay, dia tanya A, A ada tak ambil coklat B? Lepas tu dia jawab dengan matanya ke atas dan sebelah kanan. Tak ada. Saya bawa dari rumah. I brought it from my house. Kan? So ke atas ke kanan, it could be he's lying. Okay, this is skill that kita boleh belajar sikit. Tapi kalau untuk kidal, left-handed, it will be terbalik lah. Terbalik. Dia punya movement of the eyes is different. So another thing is I want to touch about the IQs is can you see the below the feeling one, right hand side on the bottom? This is a situation whereby kalau macam kita do eye contact with the children. Okay, kita do eye contact with the children. Adalah masalah apa yang jadi, maybe serious or quite hard for him to tell you the truth, to express his feeling. So bila matanya adalah ke bawah dan ke kanan, the children could be, boleh jadi dia ada masalah besar yang memang kita tak boleh nak, dia tak boleh nak cerita. So this is serious matter that we need to bring it forward. Tahu tak? Dia bawa masalah ni kepada family and parents untuk tanya apa masalah dia. So if the eyes, just 2 points that I'm going to touch now is B construct and F feeling. B construct right hand side atas, tengok atas kanan, could be tipu, dan kalau tengok bawah kanan, so anak-anak tu mungkin macam ada benda besar yang jadi dan dia tak boleh nak share. So we need to do further step or give more attention to the children. Okay? So far so good or sudah pening?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now we go to the sensory language. What is the significance of sensory language? Kenapa nak kena ada sensory language? Kenapa nak kena belajar pasal sensory language? Why do we have to learn about sensory language? What is the significance on sensory language to the development of the children or to attract the children, the V.A.K learners? Okay, like I show you on the screen, sensory language, contohnya macam it looks, it feels, it tastes, it smells, it sounds. So untuk buat aktiviti supaya dapat attract, dapat cater these three types of learners, yang visual, auditory and also kinesthetic children, you have to use this kind of words yang boleh cater semua. So kalau it looks, if your sentence, okay, come and look, come and see, come and see. So the word come and see, you will invite the auditory, you will invite the visual learners, you also inviting the kinesthetic learners. So they have to come over, they have to see, they can touch what it's all about. Okay? Okay. This type of perkataan-perkataan yang sesuai digunakan untuk sensory language in order to cater semua anak-anak ni supaya aktiviti yang kita buat tu tak ada siapalah, no one is left behind. So, semua orang akan join aktiviti tu. Kalau kita tahu anak tu adalah jenis yang auditory, maybe we can make up stories macam, okay, let's say kita bawa ikan kan, bawa ikan dalam bekas tapi tak dapat tengok lah daripada tepi, it's not a see-through container. So we just bring, tengok ni, tengok teacher bawa apa ni. Dia bulu dia cantik macam ikan laga kan, bulu dia cantik, kecil tapi berwarna-warni, saiz dia kecil je. Bila dia orang datang tengok, macam dapat semua orang dapat nak rasa macam nak tengoklah, macam biasa kan. That's how we use sensory language, that's how we attract and we cater all this type of learners. Okay.
Kinesthetic mesti nak tangkap ikan.
Nak pegang kan? Like last time, last PKP, saya bela ikan mas. Seorang seekor lah anak. So ada 4 orang anak, seorang seekor ikan mas. My second and my fourth is kinesthetic. So what did they do? Apa yang diorang buat dekat ikan tu adalah diorang sapu ikan tu. Sapu kepala ikan mas tu. And then you know what happened?
Mati.
Semua mati.
Bagi kucing.
Dia ingat macam kucing dah boleh sapu-sapu kan. Itulah anak-anak kinesthetik ni memang kita kena faham dan we have to acknowledge mana keadaan dia orang.
Understand very well. Being kinesthetic myself.
Okay. This will be next one. Okay, we move to the teaching with EQ. I'm going to open up I'm going to unmute every one of you. Is there anyone can share what is EQ and what is the importance of EQ? Silakan.
You got to do something with emotion.
Emotion. Okay. Kak Nisa boleh tolong, dia orang unmute sendiri.
Ya, betul.
If you want to talk, you can always just unmute yourself and then you just give opinion of what is EQ. Tak siapa nak share.
Sorry, dekat chat Hamiza kata ability to understand others.
Ability to understand others. Betul-betul. No. Having empathy and tap into the emotion part. Olivia Ong say emotional quotient. Okay, true enough. Betul? So EQ is emotional quotient. Kenapa nak kena ada emotional quotient in our teaching to the children or in dealing with kids? with our own kids or dekat sekolah, kat tadika. What is importance? Okay, zaman sekarang ni we are less to have empathy on the others, on other people. So to be an impactful teacher, educator or parents, whatever that you teach, whatever that you do, whenever that you do activity with the children, please incorporate SEL in that particular activity. SEL is social and emotional learning in the activity. So you have to incorporate social, have to encourage them to have social and emotional learning. So what should we do? Sure. We should teach the children to manage feeling and respond appropriately. Okay, like now, for now, on and off, because we are dealing with small children kan. So bila kita ada anak-anak kecil ni, ada stage yang they are self-centered, tak pandai kongsi barang lagi. Ada stage yang tak nak kawan dengan orang lain, macam tak biasa dengan orang, tak biasa dengan stranger. So ada stage yang dia akan pilih siapa-siapa yang dia suka, siapa yang kawan-kawan yang dia macam rasa senang. So in this situation, in order to be an impactful teacher or educator, you have to teach the children to manage feeling and respond appropriately. Contohnya macam tadilah masa berkongsi barang kan. Orang ni A ambil barang B, snatch, just snatch. Bila rampas, of course lah B akan menjerit kan. Akan menangis, akan menjerit, or even bite his friend or her friend. So what should we do is to settle it, separatekan, asingkan dulu, and then we should talk. Kalau yang anak, yeah, it's not impossible, it's possible, but you just need to be perseverance. Kena selalu buat dan selalu cakap. So what should we do is bagi tahu dekat yang A ni, kita kena share. We have to learn to share things. Sebab ni barang kita nak main sama-sama, we have to play together, we have to share. So that lagi seronok kalau ada ramai-ramai kawan yang boleh kita share, boleh main sama-sama. It's happier in that situation rather than you play on our own. Kalau macam main Lego, main seorang-seorang, we can construct. Yelah, banyak benda kita boleh construct. Tapi if we can play together, banyak benda kita boleh buat dan boleh fikir sama-sama untuk buat. Untuk B pula, you can cry, but you don't have to bite. Tak perlu, jangan gigit, because you are going to hurt your friend. Bila luka nanti akan ada kuman masuk, nanti berdarah, luka, ada nanah, it will get worse, thing will get worse. So these are the things that we have to tell the children to manage feeling and respond appropriately. So what should you do? You should ask politely, minta elok-elok. Mesti dia akan bagi. So it's a process of growing up. But then teacher still need to use the EQ. So jangan terus marah. Take 5, or dalam Islam kita ada Tuqmaninah. Tuqmaninah is to stop. Satu subhanallah untuk fikir sebelum kita buat seterusnya, langkah seterusnya. Okay, stop sekejap. Betul tak nak marah? Memang nak marah kan? Tapi just take a few seconds to stop and think. This is how we respond, and the children will always look at us. Instead of listen, they will look how we respond. Okay, engage student in problem solving. Maksudnya kita sentiasa libatkan kanak-kanak ataupun anak-anak kita dalam nak selesaikan masalah. Contohnya, okay, like my youngest, she's in 5 years old lah, 5 tahun. So she always come back and tell me that one of her friend, he's 4 years old, he like to do trouble. Maksudnya macam always ada je lah yang setiap hari ada benda yang dia buat yang distract others, yang buat macam orang lain terganggu, teacher terganggu. What I always tell my daughter that this children is just 4 years old. Dia 4 tahun, then he's special because he's very highly kinesthetic children. He have a lot of energy. I just tell her that always put an eye to the boy. Sebab there will always be evil activities whenever that the children is away or in silent mode. Kalau senyap tu mesti ada kerja yang dia buat. So I ask my daughter to always put an eye to that boy, supaya dia tak pergi belakang buat bukan-bukan, supaya dia tak rosakkan barang. Always put an eye lah. Kadang-kadang teacher pun tak sempat nak tengok kan, tapi bagi tahu kawan-kawan yang 5 years old, yang 6 years old ni selalu tengok anak yang 4 year old ni supaya dia tak buat bukan-bukan. Instill perseverance ni, always do the same thing over and over again. Always tell them to be nice, to be good. Macam tu lah. And then encourage students to share opinion. If anything happen, you don't just simply give your instruction. You can always get them to share their opinion so that jadi diorang pun kita boleh brainstorm and we can come up with the best solution for every situation. InsyaAllah. Okay, the final one is gamification. Okay, I won't be able to show you, but you can always go to this link. I'm going to put it afterwards. In this video, the person used a lot of activities that encourage V.A.K children or the mixed mode of children to get highly involved with learning. So I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening and being attentive for my session. I really hope that we can use our secret weapon wisely. Even we are teacher, we are parents, there will always the room for improvement. Okay, this is the home assignment to diagnose or to identify whether you are audio or visual or kinesthetic, or you can always apply to your children as well. That's all for now. If you have questions, you can always email or you can always contact me afterwards. I'm here until the end the session ends. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Terima kasih Mak.
Daily, maybe boleh hold sekejap the slide so everyone can scan.
Sure.
Can try now. While Sharifah get ready, kita scan dulu ni.
Okay.
Let's try.
Hi, you may want to stop the recording for your session now.
Oh yeah, right.